Okay, let's talk about the house again. I'm redoing this because a lot of folks had trouble hearing it. The house, as we know, is in foreclosure, and it is slated for auction sometime in mid-September, between the 16th and the 18th. Now, before we talk about this particular foreclosure, let me go through the different types of foreclosures that are available to lenders. There is judicial foreclosure, in which the lender must file a lawsuit in court in order to foreclose. And then there is non-judicial foreclosure. And this means the lender can foreclose without going through the court system. In Colorado, residential home loans are usually secured by a deed of trust rather than a mortgage. Borrowers, somebody like Chris Watts, would have signed a power of sale clause that gave the lender, Chase in this instance, the right to foreclose on the property without having to go through the court system. The reason I point this out is because we learned that they had been delinquent on their mortgage at least 3 payments at one time. And Chris had to withdraw $10,000 from his retirement fund to avoid that foreclosure. Okay, now let's talk about the homeowners association fees. We know that Shanann had claimed that she had sent the payments to the wrong address. Now this just does not hold water for me, and I will tell you why. When you write out a check to any company, including a homeowners association fee, when they send out the bill, very often they include a self-addressed envelope. Sure, you have to put the stamp on it, but they've printed out their address. What I do as an added precaution is put a return address in the upper left corner or on the back. This way, if it is not deliverable, then the post office will return it to me. In addition, when I write a check, I keep a watchful eye on my checking account to see when the check is presented for payment. If it isn't presented in about 10 to 15 days, I will pick up the phone and call the company and ask them, did you receive my payment? And they'll tell me yes, but we haven't gotten to it, or no. And if they say no, I will verify their address. And if the address is wrong, then what I will do is I will stop payment on that first check and reissue another one. Oh sure, it might cost me $15 or $20 to stop payment, but the funds for whatever bill I'm paying still remain in my account because the first check never was presented, right? A responsible homeowner always contacts the homeowners association and asks, and they make sure that that money is set aside for that payment. Now, if the homeowners association doesn't receive payment, trust me, they don't rush off to court immediately. These companies don't want to spend money in attorney fees and court filings. No, they contact you via phone, mail. These days, most companies have paperless accounting, and so they'll send you an email to let you know that either your payment is due or you've missed your payment. And if you missed your payment, they'll tell you you have late fees and other penalties, in addition to your homeowners association fees. They will contact you several times. Now, if you ignore them, they will place a lien on your property, and they will continue to collect their fees, because remember, they still don't want to go to court. Homeowners associations don't have the luxury of filing a non-judicial foreclosure. They have to go to court and file a foreclosure lawsuit, and they can. Now, it sounds terrible that somebody's house can be foreclosed on for just a small amount, but they can be. If you continue to ignore them, they will file a lawsuit to foreclose on your property, and they will win, even if you are current in your mortgage payments. So far, we know that Chris had to withdraw $10,000 from his retirement fund to save their home when Shanann did not make their mortgage payments. And now it looks like they were facing foreclosure again when she ignored the homeowners association fees, their reminders and notices. What happened to the money that was set aside for the homeowners association? Let me know what you think in the comments below.